Hey, ladies, we have yet another rock star client of mine graduating from the program, and I'm super happy to welcome Dr. Swetha Jadapalli on the call. Hi, Swetha.
Yeah, hi Shrija, thank you so much.
Shweta is an ophthalmologist and she's based out of Dubai. And she has her own coaching practice. She's actually a precision nutrition fellow coach who's doing amazingly well in terms of her consistency with her lifestyle and eating habits. She wanted help with strength training, and that's how she contacted me. So, Shweta, just give an intro to the ladies about what you do, your family, and just a little bit of a background, Shweta.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, as you said, yes, I'm an ophthalmologist. I'm working presently in Dubai. Basically, I'm from Hyderabad. Uh, yeah, here I'm with my family. I have two girls, aged 10 and 6. I work part-time and I'm also a certified health coach and I coach physicians, my own colleagues. So, and I have also done the SSR certification from Precision Nutrition. Yeah, so yeah, I think I know you as a PN coach, fellow PN coach from the group, and that's how I got to see your journey online and got inspired about your strength training work and all. And so that made me, take that step of approaching you to be my guide, especially with the strength training program. Yeah.
Thank you, Shweta. Really very, very humbling to hear this. I really appreciate, the times that we have spent, in the last few months coaching you, and it's been an amazing journey. Very, very inspiring, Shweta. The way you kind of overcame so many of your own limiting beliefs and mindset to build a strength training routine for yourself. We're going to dig into that a little bit more. But before that, what was your life like before you started working with me? Can you just give us a prelude to what were the challenges you were facing in the absence of a strength training routine?
Yeah, I have been doing strength training, but not like a proper program. Like I did not follow a particular program, but I used to just go to the gym, lift some weights, do some, it was not like a routine. And just because I have not followed a particular program as such, so I just go. I used to go to the gym like weekly once and lift very heavy and strong. And then, recovery used to take a lot of time. Then I used to miss like almost 1 week and 10 days, then go back again. So it was something like that. But, as a doctor and as a health coach, I know how important the strength training is and what it can do to the body and all. So that is why, that is how I thought, okay, I need to take that step forward and, make myself be consistent with my strength training workouts and all, and to learn more about it. So that is how, it all.
Thank you, Shweta. So you can say that one more time. The importance of strength training for women, is something that we all talk about as coaches, and about how you were very self-aware. You noticed that something was amiss. You were lifting, but it was not to the point where you were satisfied or it was giving you any progress that you can write home
Yeah.
about. And that is what prompted you to kind of seek a coach, right?
True.
Any specific realization or trigger that felt like, okay, you know what, now is the time that I need to work on it?
Uh, yeah, I think it's always been in my mind, whenever I used to go to the gym, uh, I never used to feel like, I'm just doing the right things, or like I need that proper guidance from someone. And I thought, unnecessarily, I don't want to land up in some problem doing something which I'm not very, very well trained or, learned about it. So I thought, yeah, if I just want to improve my strength, then I need some guidance. I need some coaching around it, and someone's accountability, and someone's support to build my practice. So because it's not something which I do like for 2 or 3 months, and then I just wanted to have it as a lifestyle. So I just want to learn it in a proper way.
So building strength training, like a proper strength training routine that you can carry forward for the rest of your life, and also learn different moves. I know when you joined, the program, you are already doing some planks, lat pull downs, some
Yeah,
squats, lunges, I think leg extensions, right? Some of it
leg
that you are already
extensions.
doing, but yeah, so some moves that you are doing already, but you said, hey, you know what? Can you just put it all together in a proper routine? And I would like to build my strength. What were your other goals, Shweta, relating to strength training?
Mm. Uh, as such, I did not have any particular goal, but I want to feel strong. You see, just with the practice which I have been doing since like last 2 years, I could see a lot of difference in my body. The way I feel, the way I move and all. So I thought, I need to give myself a little bit more push. And yeah, as I said, in 1 year, I need to, push-ups, yeah, pull-ups, yeah. So
Okay,
that is what
nice.
I just wanted to be good at. So that is my ultimate goal, but I know I have to reach that and I need to follow certain steps, take some steps to go there.
Yeah, building slow steps towards getting stronger and also getting towards, closer towards the pull up and the push up
Yes,
goal that you
yes.
had for yourself, right? So, how did you find the process of incorporating strength training into your routine through this coaching program, Shweta?
Yeah, definitely coaching helped me a lot, Otherwise, I was like, I was always giving myself excuses. Okay, today is not possible. Okay, I'll plan next day. But the coaching process itself helped me to overcome that challenges, see what's working, what doesn't work, or how can I, try to plan or organize myself and schedule some time for my coaching, for my training practice. Uh, Coaching really helped in that way. So coming out with a plan is what like really helped me. Otherwise, I'm always in my mind, okay, today, tomorrow. It never happens, right? And that is what I really love about coaching. And yeah, and this made it possible.
Absolutely, Shweta, you're not at all alone. So many of us go through our own challenges in, figuring out, staying consistent with our practices, and definitely having somebody for support, for guidance and accountability definitely helps. So, Shweta, in my program, what we do is we meet you where you're at. Right. This is a totally one-on-one customized program where I see what you're capable of and then slowly build easy routines into your plan so that it makes you feel confident. And I mean, that's what I'm thinking in my head. But how was it for you when we put together the plan? Can you just go into a little bit more detail about that process?
Yeah, initially when I saw the plan which you have shared me, I felt very overwhelming. Oh my God, will I be able to do all this? It looks very lengthy. I thought because yeah, I used to do only one or two in them and just call it a day, right? So having that proper plan really gave me a little bit of I can say I was not very sure whether I would be able to manage it. But once I started and, we had a plan initially that we will be doing only twice a day because that fits my schedule and all.
Twice a
Twice a
week,
week,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
twice a week. So I thought, okay, let me just start with one day at a time. So yeah, the first week, it was doable. I was able to meet that like 1 week target, get my 2 workouts done, even though I started with like very low reps and all. So from there I slowly started building up, and week after week, and in between, as you can remember, I went for a vacation in between, but somehow I was able to do, though I was not very consistent in my vacation, but at least I had little, push myself to do something, which you have given me the home workout plan also. So I was able to follow that for a while. So, and after coming back, it was easy for me to get back to my strength training routine, because otherwise it would have been very difficult. But because I have a plan, and I have scheduled like twice a week to do the strength training, it was very easy for me to get back. I think that really helped me. And that is how even now I'm like, okay, whenever I remember of, whenever, when I see my weekly schedule, okay, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are fixed to my strength training programs. No matter how much I do, whether I complete a full workout or a part of it, but I make sure I just go to the gym and do something and come back. So it's easy for me to divide the workout into like half or at least 2 or 3 and finish off and come back. So it gives me a lot
Awesome.
of confidence also, right? Yeah. So that
Super,
really
Shweta. You've come a really long way from where you started, from showing up
definitely.
inconsistently to now having a 3-day routine where,
Correct.
based on how your day goes, you're able to show up completely for the routine or show up for part of it and not killing yourself about it, right? I mean, it's like we are looking at it as building a habit over the long term. And it's okay if you're not able to do the whole thing. And that's something that precision nutrition teaches us a lot, right? Show up imperfectly and
It's
doing
the
something is
5 minute
better than
actions.
nothing. Yeah. And breaking it down, when in doubt, scale down your practice, right? You don't
Exactly.
have to completely do that. So the other thing I want to dig into is, how did you find the moves, Shweta? Some of it were moves that you were already familiar with, some of them were new moves. So how did you feel, we supported you in orienting yourself about the move, the coaching, the form correction, and all of that? Can you talk a little bit about that, Shweta?
Yeah, in the moves, I have, the exercises which I was already doing. But there was still, there is something for me to learn in that, either the proper positioning or, or identifying the, where exactly, which muscles you need to like properly work during that uh, move. So this one and the new ones, I felt they were challenging, but when I started, uh, I thought, yes, I could do a little bit more. The one which I used to see online. So then I myself am doing that. So I felt little good about myself, and I think that gives us a lot of push, right? For us to move forward, try new things, incorporate more things, feel more good about yourself. So that I think really worked.
So overall, it was manageable, and also the form corrections. How did you feel about that, Shweta? Like a couple of
Yeah,
the
that
times when we
was
had the call, we used
yeah.
to check your form or correct your moves. How
Yeah.
did you feel
So
about
whenever
that?
I used to have that doubt whether I'm just, whether my form is correct or not, I used to record a video and send you. Then you used to correct me if there is like any particular suggestion in that you used to send me. Then for the next week workout, I used to, go through the videos and make sure I incorporate that suggestions and get better at it. So yeah, in that way it helped. Even I was also very skeptical about how this program works virtually because yeah, going to the gym was a little bit, I mean to the gym with a trainer here was a little hassle thing for me. So I just don't wanted to. I wanted something virtual, the program. So when I approached you, I thought, how will this work? But you made it very simple.
I'm so glad to hear that feedback, Shweta.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So the other thing was we made a kind of like a combination of push, pull, and legs, as well as gave you some options for home workouts. Like you said, you had travel in between, right? Vacation, or you could not go to the gym. How can I make use of the time? And we gave you some home workout options. So it was a combination of body weight moves, some resistance band moves, and of course utilizing the gym equipment. So how did you feel this positioned you in terms of your life ahead?
Oh, yeah, I think I had a lot of options actually. You gave me home workouts and the gym and all. So I was feeling confident because, even though I don't have access to the gym, at least I have something to do at home at least. Uh, so And I felt confident about it. It's not that, oh, I'll be away from my work, I should be away, I'll be missing my workouts. And so there is no excuse for me also, because I already got my plan, right? So I have something to do at home, I have something to do in the gym. If I'm bored enough, I got something to do with the resistant bands, which are like different variety. So it was like having a buffet, right? Like buffet of options to work on. So it was good. Having a lot of options. It's not, even I'm someone who gets easily bored of doing the same thing. So for me, especially, it really helped to not uh, feel very bored of doing the same thing, or like the same kind of exercises, but having that options gave me a little bit more confidence, or like, a kind of ease into thinking about as a strength training program.
Absolutely, Shweta. Totally hear you. Variety definitely adds some fun to our routine. And also, if you're a beginner, doing the same boring thing may not interest you enough to stay motivated in the journey. So,
Yeah.
in the beginning, offering a few options actually keeps you in that learning mindset. You feel enthused to actually show up and learn. So, thank you for that feedback, Shweta. The other thing I wanted to ask you was, as a coach, we coach our clients, right? But to me, I'm my own worst client. Sometimes I find coaching other people is so much easier than coaching
Definitely.
myself. So
True.
what did you think were your own challenges that you went through? I mean, as a coach, how did it help you, and as a coach, how did it help you in terms of being more aware of your own challenges as well as showing up? So can you talk about both aspects?
Yeah, definitely. As you said, being a coach is very easy when, than coaching ourselves. Even I too had my own challenges. It was not easy. And every Monday, Wednesday, I used to in the morning, oh God, today is today I have to go to the gym to do my program. But somewhere, I used to take that step, like we used to coach the client, like what is the least possible step you can take in such situation. So I used to tell me, okay, today I'll do half workout. Then I used to go, and somehow I used to finish off the full workout and come back. So it was always that taking that small step initially, which can lead to, a complete uh, thing which we really wanted to do. So there is always that initial struggle. It's not that easy to, it's not correct also to say that I'm very perfect and now I go every Monday, Wednesday and Friday and it's very easy for me. No, it's not like that. So we need to push ourselves and make it very simple for us, or easy for us initially, and at the same time push ourselves a little bit more.
Absolutely, totally resonate. That totally resonates, Shweta. Least possible step. I really appreciate what you shared.
Easy.
Right, break it down, and it's really amazing. Like it's only that first inertia once you break that you're able to
Exactly.
show up and complete the whole thing. Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
what
one
they
thing that
say.
you
The
notice.
difficult part of the any workout is just wearing our shoes and getting out of the house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's the most
difficult.
difficult step that you need to take.
Yeah.
So, what other things that you learned about yourself in this process of building a strength training routine, Shweta?
I'm physically very strong than I thought. That's for sure.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. One more win I just wanted to share. Just happened today morning. Uh, okay, we live in like 15th floor, and it's all again 2 floors of parking, so it's overall 16 floors. My lift is not working, and my kid was, getting late for the summer camp. The cab is waiting down.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I had to get down the staircase. There is no other option for me. And when I climbed down 2 stairs, my kid don't want to walk. Then I had to lift her
You
up, and
carried.
16,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
she's like 16, 17 kgs. I carried her
Wow.
down. Yeah,
Strength
I
training right there.
really, that's what I was just amazed. Oh God, I can do this.
Wow.
That's what I
Incredible,
just put
Shweta.
I even just shared in my inner circle of physicians whom I coach. I told girls, please get your strength training. It really works wonders. You never know situations like this come up, and you really thank yourself for doing that.
That's really functional fitness, right? I mean, it's like so. I
We
mean, you
cannot
don't
measure these
realize.
kind of success.
Exactly. I mean, we think that we go to the gym and we lift oddly shaped objects, but then when you have to lift your own child and walk down the stairs, what
Yeah.
better way to,
And even
understand a little
my
bit
child
more?
was feeling, yes, mommy is strong. She can lift me down all through the
See,
stairs.
so inspiring, Shweta. I mean, you're inspiring your kid as well as the physicians in your circle. That's really, really amazing. That's one thing, right? I mean, a lot of doctors who care so much, give patient care to so many people, but they don't really take care of themselves. And I'm so happy you're in that space, being this role model for them. And thank you for sharing this win, Shweta. I think that is like mission accomplished right there. We started. And today, 4 months later, you're seeing this about yourself. Brilliant work, Shweta.
Yeah, the
So,
consistency helps.
yeah. And a lot of the women talk about, oh my God, I don't have the time. I can't invest so much time into strength training. So, can you talk a little bit about how you were able to find time for yourself, prioritizing yourself, and how much time did it take for you in a day to do this actually?
Yeah, I get to hear this a lot, especially as you said, among my own circle, physician circle, that we don't have time, we are busy all through the day and all. Even I thought the same with myself, but being a coach, I think I just got over that mindset of not finding time for ourselves. But yeah, when you think of it, I think everybody starts thinking as something like spending hours together in gym to get, to get better at it. But I don't think you need hours and hours to work out in gym. At least 15-20 minutes, or that is the least minimum thing you can. Sometimes that can extend to 1 hour. But that creates a lot of difference. Have some dumbbells at home. You need not do everything. Just when your kid is playing in front of you, just lift some dumbbells. Even they feel inspired. So it's strength
Absolutely.
training. Yeah, when we think about the word strength training, it looks very strange, or something which is not for us. But when you start actually implementing or taking that small steps, it really helps. It creates wonders, and it feels very simple also.
Yeah, and we thank you for sharing that, Shweta. Really important, aspects over there. One thing that I wanted to ask you was, people think that okay, strength training means we get stronger, but there are just so many benefits associated with that. So, apart from what you have shared now with respect to getting stronger, being able to climb down the stairs with your kid, what else have you noticed strength training transfer over to other parts of your life?
Mental toughness. I think being lifting that strong weights in the gym makes us more resilient, to any kind of stressful situations. So that is how I know. You feel like, oh, okay, I am physically strong. I can lift so much of this thing. I'm also equally mentally, if I can do something like that, which was beyond my scope, then I can manage this also. I think that mental toughness, it automatically it builds up, right? It gives you a lot of boost. That you are capable of doing tough things. So it shows up in other
Totally.
areas of our life.
Absolutely, Shweta, that resonates with me a lot. That it improves your mental toughness, resilience. It gives you, it helps you understand that you're so strong, not just physically, and you're able to kind of overcome any challenges that come your way, stressful situations. That's one thing. What about your energy levels, Shweta? What did you notice as shifts in your energy?
Yeah, I'm like, there's never a day I feel like, lying down on bed. Yeah, there are certain some days which like I'm like completely drained off because of the work or anything, or so, but most of the time I don't feel tired. I'm able to do everything like at home, even my job and everything. So I think my energy levels are always high.
So the work capacity is much better. You're not really fatigued. You're able to carry about your work through the day without big energy
Exactly.
dips. I think that's really big for women who juggle
Yeah.
so many roles. That's a great win, Shweta. Thanks for sharing that. Well, how about your body composition? Let's talk about what you notice as shifts in your body composition from strength training for about 3-4 months now.
Um, Yeah, frankly speaking, I think you asked me to have that measurements done, but I have never done that, and I'm so sorry for that. Uh, as you said, I was just always looking for other, I was measuring my success in other things rather than my this one. Yeah, definitely. I think abdominal this one I could see muscles building up there. I could a proper defining of my
Nice.
so that I could notice that. Oh, I felt okay, somewhere something is showing up.
Awesome. How about your leg strength, upper body
Yeah,
strength? What do you
my
notice?
my my legs always amaze me. I think the leg rises, right? Yeah, like you were also amazed with them. So yeah,
Amazing,
I feel
yeah.
very strong. Yeah, I feel it, especially my calf and all. I feel that they're now yeah, well defined. This one I have not measured them, but at the same time.
Super. So strong legs, definitely any woman would love to have really defined and strong legs. How about your upper body, Shweta? What do you notice as shifts in your strength relating to your upper body, like push-ups, chest
Yeah,
press,
yeah, the
shoulder
push-ups.
press, and all of those moves?
Yeah, the push-ups I started, as I started from the wall, right? Now I'm able to do it on the floor a little bit. So I think, yeah,
Nice.
uh,
Wow.
there is a lot of need for the improvement, but at the same time, yes, I think I'm slowly getting there.
Super, that's brilliant, Shweta. I think last month when we stopped the coaching, you are doing it off an incline, like a bench, right? So now you're saying you're doing it off the floor. Brilliant work, Shweta. Kudos to
Yeah.
your consistency. And how about your shoulder press movements, bench press movements?
Yeah, they have also improved. Yeah, that's what I think I need to keep up with that a little bit more. But yeah, definitely, I think I'm seeing a lot of difference. Initially, when I started, but till now, there's a lot of improvement in that.
Super. So body comp changes, energy, mental toughness, and resilience, feeling very strong. It's carrying forward into your daily activities. What else do you notice as benefits, Shweta?
Uh, I think, yeah, I think this altogether is a huge win for me, right?
Absolutely. Thank you. Any personal takeaways from this program, Shweta?
If some, yeah, it's possible. It's not that something, I always thought that maybe it's something which I have to do, I can do only once in a while, but I think now I have made it like a something which I can do it regularly and work on it, and so that it can really help my body and both physically and mentally.
Hmm. So from working on it just for 4 months, you've been able to realize this for yourself, right? This is
Yeah.
something that you would like to invest for the rest of your life, given how much it's helping you in just a short time. If you think about the rest of our life ahead, 4 months is a very, very short time. And
Short time.
even with that, and even with just 2 times a week that we initially showed up with, and not
Yeah,
like an entire full blown 1 hour, 1.5 hour workout, it was a very, very short routine.
yeah,
Even with that kind of a time investment and consistency, you've been able to unlock this amazing transformation for yourself, Shweta. It's invaluable, wouldn't you say? Something
Yeah.
that not just helps with physical strength, but mental and emotional toughness as well. Brilliant
Yeah.
work. Thanks for sharing that, Shweta. And what do you think were any breakthroughs you experienced while working on your strength training? Like, for example, you thought, oh my God, this is not going to be something for me, or I can't do this at all. And then you surprised yourself. Were there any particular instances?
Yeah, as you know, the pull-up was something which I have never attempted before, right? So for the first attempt, when I was doing it, I was I was not even very stable. I was just, moving like a swing. But later on, I just started trying that. But I observed, I was able to position myself there, even though I was not able to do the actual pull up, but I was able to balance myself and, like, hold on to it. So I felt like, oh God, this is working. Maybe I need to give myself a little push and practice. So I think, yeah.
That's incredible, Shweta. Really amazing work. Pull-up is again one of the hardest moves for
Yes.
women.
Yeah.
And it shows a lot about your core strength, Shweta, how your planks and push-ups and all of it. I mean, basically all the moves work your core.
Hmm.
So as you show up more for those, it's basically transferring over to a pull-up. When you show up for your pull up, your core is strong enough to hold you stable, like you rightly said,
Yeah.
right? So awesome work, Shweta. And I want to also share for the ladies here that she's able to see the muscle definition because she's also consistent with her nutritional habits. That is something that we did not work on because she was already doing very well in that aspect. So when you combine adequate eating habits, in terms of nutrition as well as eating behaviors, not overly binge eating or emotional eating, stress eating, and all of that, and you also combine strength training and movement, you are able to see a huge change in your body composition, even in your perimenopausal 40 plus years. So Shweta, we also built a routine with your movement. That is something
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
had some difficulty with, right? Can you talk a little bit about what were your challenges and how did we overcome it?
Yeah. So before, I think, before we started working, I was okay with the moment and all, but I never had a particular target. Sometimes it used to be 7, sometimes 8, sometimes 6 and all. But once I started working with you with the program, I think with that accountability, I started, moving little bit more. So I had a target of reaching 10K few days, and the least was around 8K. So definitely, even now, I'm able to make sure that, I have a target for my step count and I'm able to reach it. There are days which, okay, there are very few days which I'm not able to reach that. But most of the time, yes, I'm able to be more active all through the day and, reach that target. I think having that accountability also really helps. It's not something, yeah, we think that we are active, we think that we are doing things well, but unless and until you track something and also you have someone to be accountable for that, that really helps.
Well said, Shweta. Tracking definitely helps you transform your habits because,
Yeah,
like you said, we are in this bubble thinking that you're doing everything, and
that is yeah,
yeah. And
exactly.
then we talk about, oh my God, I'm not progressing. But then once you start tracking, is when you realize there is definitely some scope to improve, right?
Exactly.
And accountability definitely helps, especially when you're in the beginning stages of forming a habit. So today, what would you say about your movement routine? Do you think you're good to go?
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, there is always a scope for improvement in everything. But I have come a far way in that, and I think, yeah, I'm still able to keep up with that. And I have been inspiration for my group, right? So they are like, oh, okay, we are so inspired by you. So we also started doing it. So this is how we started
Nice.
the full effect. Yeah,
Coaching definitely keeps you in line, right? You're not just responsible for your own habits, but for the people that you coach.
yeah.
So yeah, really amazing
But
to hear
definitely,
that,
this is
Shweta.
why even I promote my health coaching and I tell people, yes, it really works. You'll be a different person after coaching.
Super. So let's talk about your feedback about coaching, Shweta. What do you think you have to say about accountability, guidance, and support you got in terms of strength training program? Because you're the first client that I worked with for just exclusively strength training, right? Normally, it's
Ah,
part of a comprehensive program that I offer, but given that you're doing well in other aspects already, we took up strength training. So talk a little bit about your feedback relating to accountability, guidance, and support that you received. And also, what do you think was the best part about me as your coach?
I really liked, the way you coached me, especially when I came around with the challenges of not finding adequate time. Like, I was very comfortable at doing it 2 days a week. But I think coaching really helped me to push myself and find something, do little bit more so that I can see the more changes. Right? We are always in that comfort zone, just trying, but we need some kind of guidance and support to come out of that comfort zone and do something, which is little challenging. And I think coaching really helps in that. And you're really amazing in just, um, and doing that, I feel I had an excellent accountability, and you were not very pushy also. It's not like something, no, why you did not do okay that and this, but it was very very caring, and at the same time you can relate to the challenges which you all go through. So I think in that part you were really amazing, helping me come out of my comfort zone. And I'm really
Thank you,
grateful
Shweta.
and thankful. I thank you for that.
Thank you, Shweta. It's been an amazing experience, helping you build strength training routine. And as you know, it's very, very close to my heart, having put 10 plus years into it. So you were in that comfort zone saying that I will only show up for 2 times a week. And then because of figuring out your time management skills and the ability to prioritize yourself at a different time on a different day, we were able to figure out a third day for you to show up. We basically
Exactly.
just shrunk the goal and said, hey, Shweta, can you just show up imperfectly on that day? We are not going to set a time goal, right? Which gave you the confidence that, okay, you know what, if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes and I don't have to complete my workout,
Exactly.
that kind of made it easy and simple for you to show up and unlock a third
I
day for
think that is
yourself.
how we keep up with the practice also, right? If we push ourselves, if we have that attitude that no, 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 I have to do 1 hour, then we never show, we always find excuses to miss that. But if we have something that, yes, I can do it at least for 10-15 minutes, then it's easy for you to be consistent with that. So this is what main problem I see even among my own circle, that they feel they're not consistent because they have a big targets. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, based on your own transformation, Shweta, what message can you give to other women who are hesitant to prioritize themselves, invest proactively in their health and strength journey?
No, no, it is very important to prioritize, especially if you're entering in your 40s or, because once you start taking care of yourself, then situations around you will change. Everything starts slowly changing around you. So you need not push anything. Uh, I think that is how the change happens. Most of the times we feel we are worried that, okay, yeah, things are not like how I want or something like that. So, but I feel when you start prioritizing yourself and you give yourself that importance that you need a little bit more support or help, or you have to invest in yourself, then I think, surroundings also change. Your life gets so easy for you. And it's not just for your physical fitness, but everything. Your relationships will change, and your mental attitude, even the way you show up for your work also changes.
Absolutely, Shweta. The holistic impact that strength training brings, especially in a 40 plus woman who goes through just so many things, right? I mean, we go through perimenopause, and that's like a big curveball, something that really knocks you on your head. right? And it challenges you not just in the physical level, but mental, emotional level, environmental, your relationships, social health. So many things are impacted. And when you show up for strength training, you start eating better, you sleep well, you manage your stress. It brings about a huge transformation in the way in your, especially like you said, in your mental and emotional health aspects, which helps you deal with yourself, your challenges better, and also it makes you a better human being for the people around you.
Around.
Socially, relationally, your relationships improve, and that's of course your long-term health. This is an investment
Yeah.
for your long-term health. You don't
Long-term.
want to get into osteoporosis.
Exactly.
You will not believe the number of women that I have coached who are in their 40s saying that they feel like 60s. They feel like they're in their
Yeah.
60s, having aches and pains, not able to get up, not able to climb stairs. Some of them are going through knee replacement at 50s and 60s. Something that can be prevented if we
Mental.
start strength training early enough, right? And it's never too late. Age is just a number, even if you're in your 50s, 60s. I'm currently training a 66-year-old woman. So it's never too late to strength train. And thank you for sharing that, Shweta.
Yeah,
And
so
I
to all those women who are watching this, and if you're they're very practical about investing in themselves, I say, please go ahead, invest in yourself, see the difference, you will be a different person later, and uh, you can just carry forward, and that can create a ripple effect around your, among your circle. And yeah, please don't hesitate and prioritize yourself.
Thank you so much. That means a lot hearing from you, Shweta, as a medical professional as well. Hopefully, the women who are watching this will take this seriously, their health and fitness seriously, and start investing small bits of time in themselves on a daily basis to see a huge transformation, in a few months and a few years. And leading a better quality of life. I think that is super important to me. I'm like hitting 50 this year, Shweta, and the thing that is in my head is I should not be dependent on my children as I age, and I want to age gracefully, not go through health issues. And
Yeah,
this is something
even
that
I have that, I should age gracefully like you, and it's amazing to see you, at the age of 50, and hopefully I'll be like that.
You're already making a fantastic start with your strength training journey, Shweta, and adding more years is only going to help you get closer to that goal. So I wish you the best. Thank you for seeking help, and also from thousands of coaches around that you picked me. I'm eternally grateful for that, and it's truly humbling. It's been a wonderful journey, Shweta.
Yeah, yeah, same here. Thank you so much for being there.
Thank you, Shweta. Good luck.